notebook. All right, so I'm doing the odd ones. This first one, this will look very similar to your test. Okay, so I give you the vertices, and I give you the rules. So for x, you're going to add 3. So I'm going to have 2 plus 3 is 5. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Okay, for my y values, I'm going to subtract 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. And negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. Yes? Restroom? Yes, go. Okay, any questions on number 1? What's your question? The last number is a negative 4. Any other questions? All right, let's move on. Let me move this thing to the way. Okay, scroll down. There we go. Okay, this next one, this is composite transformations. So that means you're doing more than one. Okay, so for that one, first, x will stay the same. So nothing is happening to the x, so whatever you have is what you're going to put. So I have 0, 1, and 2. My x's didn't change. Oh, I forgot I still have music playing. For my other one, the y's. For the y's, I'm going to add 3. So I'm going to have negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. 3 plus 3 is 6. And negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Okay, that is my first transformation. After that, you're going to do your second one, because it's literally the next one there. Okay, so for my x's, I'm going to subtract 1. So since this is my second transformation, I have to do it to the one that I just did, which is these numbers right here. So I'm going to have 0 minus 1, which is negative 1. 1 minus 1, which is 0. And 2 minus 1, which is positive 1. Okay, and now for my y values. My y's is also going to be y minus 1. So this is going to be negative 2, 5, and negative 3. Any questions on number 3? Okay. Moving on to number 5. So for number 5, we're looking for our pre-image. So this means the image from before. There we go, words. So I already applied my rule, which was x plus 6 and y minus 7. So if I want to find the pre-image, I have to do the opposite. So what is x plus 6 and its opposite? If I'm not adding 6, what am I doing? So then I should have x minus 6. Okay, if my y was y minus 7, what is the opposite? Adding 7. You are only doing this because you're looking for the pre-image. That is the only reason that you're going backwards instead of forwards. So I should have 12 minus 6 and negative 9 plus 7. What is 12 minus 6? And negative 9 plus 7? Negative 2. So then I should have, oh dang, my fault. There you go. So then I should have 6, negative 2. That is my point for 5.
Yes, King's always.
Any questions on number 5? Yes, I'm going to keep it there. Any other questions on 5? Okay, I'll give you a second.
Yes, King.
Raise your hand if you need more time. Okay. This is also going to be on Canvas as a recording, okay?
What do you mean recording?
What does a recording mean, Daniel?
It's a
Exactly,
video.
Daniel. Don't be fooled.
All right, moving on. Going on to 7. So for this one, I'm reflecting over the line y equals -2. So on your test, you will have graphs already made.
See.
I don't have a graph here, so then I have to use graph paper.
Oh,
Okay? You don't have to do this now, you can do this later. I will just give you the answers. Let me zoom out because this will be too zoomed in for you. So here's my coordinate plane. I'm not an artist, it's not going to be straight, sorry. Is it in the frame though? Okay, it is. Okay, so my first point, A is at 1, 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. There's A. B is going to be at 3, 4. Means it's going to be up here. And C is going to be at 5, 1. Right here. So it looks like we're going to do something with this triangle. So I'm going to reflect this over the line y equals -2. That means from this origin, you're going to go 1, 2, and there is my line of reflection. Now, you have to find out how far you are from that line from each point. So if I start with A, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go 4 in the other direction. That means my new A is right there. Okay. Now do the same for C. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go 3 further. 1, 2, 3. My new C is right there. Okay, and finally for B, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Language. There's my new shape. Okay, so you'll have the space to do that on your test. Now for the points. You always start at the origin and get to them. Okay, so if I wanted to go to A, it's going to be 1 to the right and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. So then for A, I'm going to write 1, -6. For B, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be a +3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. So 3, -8. And finally for C, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be a +5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5. So those are going to be my points for those.
So on the test, do we have to like show our work with graph paper, or if we can solve it without graph paper?
You can just use the graph that'll be on the test, so you won't have to do it with graph paper.
Because like if I did it like this,
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
works.
have to. I don't have to like show that.
As long as you got the same answers. All right, any questions on 7?
no.
All right. That was the only graph one. Let's go to 9. And let me zoom back in. There we go. So this one is another one. That is a composites transformation. So I'm going to do the top one first, then do the second one. So first, second. So reflection over x-axis, what is going to change? Counterintuitive. If it's not x, it's what, Bryce? Your y's. So I'm going to have 0, 1, and 2. My x's are all going to stay the same. What happens to my y's? What's changing? The sign of it. So if this one's a -4, the opposite's going to be a positive. This one's a +3, then it's going to be a negative. And a -5, it's going to make it positive. Okay. Now the second thing, we are rotating about 270 degrees. So that'll be counterclockwise. It'll always be counterclockwise for this class, not in the future. I don't know. I can't promise. Okay, so for counterclockwise 270, you have to switch them and change the x. So I'm going to switch them first. 4, 0, negative 3, 1, and 5, 2. My original x's were 0, 1, and 2. So those are the signs that I have to change. 0 stays the same. It can't have a negative. These become negatives because they were positive before. So because those were my original x's, they now changed. Any questions on number 9? Okay. All right, let's go to 11.
Wait, can you do that really quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What?
for the test, can we only use our review?
Yes, you only get to use your review on the test. All right.
Is it for the test grade?
Mm-hmm. Just like the last one, it'll be 20 points on your test. All right. Our next one is a rotation. We're rotating 90 degrees. So for 90 degrees, you got to switch. And change Y. Switch and change Y. So first, I'm going to switch them. I have negative 3, negative 1. That means it's negative 1, negative 3. 2, 2. No matter how many times you switch them, those will stay as 2, 2. And 3, negative 3. We'll switch to negative 3, 3. Okay, my second step is to change the original y's. So my original y's were the second numbers. So that means this negative 1 becomes positive. This 2 becomes negative. And this negative 3 becomes positive. Any questions on number 11?
No.
Okay. All right, going on to 13. So for 13, I gave you a scale factor. So anytime you see k, please know you're going to multiply whatever number it equals to. You just need to remember, anytime you see the scale factor k, you're going to multiply whatever it is. So then if I have 1/3, I know I'm going to go through it fast, but you use your calculators whenever you have it on the test. I'm just going to do 1/3 times 6, that's 2. 1/3 times 12, that's 4. 1/3 times 5, that's 5. And you just go through it. And put the values in after you multiply them in the calculators. Okay? So multiply. Any questions on how to do a question like 13? All right, moving on to 15. So for this one, what you need to remember is k equals new divided by old. So I know it's hard to tell, but the bigger shape is p prime, and the smaller shape is regular p. So that means that the bigger one is my new one, and the smaller one is my old one. So if I have my bigger one be 24, and my smaller one be 9, then all you're going to do is have 24 divided by 9. So you can either keep it like that or simplify. I would count both right. It could either be 24/9 or 8/3, or as a decimal. Whichever you'd like. All three versions are correct. Any questions on number 15? All right, moving to the back. Almost there. So for these ones, you're about to learn it right now, because I don't think we went over it on the notes. Or should we go over it on the notes first? Thinking. Nah, I'll go over it now. Then we'll do it on the notes. All right, so there's two types of symmetry. You should have copied down the notes when I wasn't here, but I'm assuming you didn't. We'll go on that assumption. There's two types. One is reflectional symmetry. So if I drew a line, it should be a straight line, sorry. Does it look the same on both sides of that line?
Yes.
Therefore, it has reflectional symmetry. Okay. For the other kind of symmetry is rotational symmetry. If I rotated this thing a certain amount of degrees, would it look the same? So then, if I turn this 180 degrees, would it look the same? Yes. So it has rotational symmetry. Now, because it can only turn 180 degrees, that means it has order 2. So you can only turn it twice and it looked like the original. So it has order 2. And my pentagon. Does the pentagon have reflectional symmetry? Yes, it does. If I drew a line, it looks the same on both sides. So it has reflectional. Does it have rotational? Yes. So if I turn this pentagon to that position, it's the same pentagon. Now, how many times can I rotate this pentagon?
5.
Why 5?
That's 5 points.
Because it has 5 corners. So it's rotational of order 5. Okay. And it has a magnitude of 360 divided by 5, which equals 72. Okay, you don't know what that is? We'll go over it today on the notes. Any questions on 1719? Yes. Yes. So the order is not exactly how many points, but for pentagons it is because it's the same. But like that first shape, it doesn't have these picos right on both sides. So you can't say the points. It's really how many turns you can do until it looks the same. But we'll do some more in the notes today. All right, for this next one, it's a definition. I don't know if it's on your test, but if it is, it's an easy one, so you just got to copy it down. Congruence means they stay the same. And then similarity means they change sizes. Try to fit it. There we go. If you have a question on the handwriting, let me know. No, it's not the best. Now for 22, list all transformations that are rigid motions. So these are transformations that do not change the shape at all. So one of them is translation, reflection, and the third one is rotation. These are 3 different things that do not change the shape of the figure, but they do move it. Now for 23 and 24, it is almost impossible to be able to read those points, so I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. You should still be able to see, hopefully. Yeah. There we go. All right. So this one has points A, B, C, and D. There we go. Now, from the original into the afterwards, what is one thing you notice first? What happened to the numbers? They switched. So look at A, it goes from -2, 0 to 0, +2. So I know that they switched. And what changed, my X or my Y value? The X value. So which one switches and changes the X? So out of these four options. So did we reflect over something? I don't think so. If we reflect over X, what changes? The Y. So it can't be that one. If we reflect Y equals X, that just switches both of them. So it's between two. Out of 270 and 90 degrees, which one switches the X? Which one, Bryce? Say it. 90? Is it 90 actually? I thought it was 270. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's 270. Hold on, let me nod that myself. Nah, it is 90. Good job, Bryce. Rotation 90. You will have one of those on your test. You will have one of those on your test. I know. Now this last one is a bonus. That last one's a bonus. Here is the numbers for the bonus question. Yes. Yes, you have 2 days for the test. So your test will be on what's tomorrow? Wednesday and Thursday. So tomorrow and Thursday will be your test. What's not fair?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Y'all want it on Thursday and Friday?
Yeah, do Thursday and Friday.
No, definitely not. Y'all have had the most time out of all my classes. Nope. Nah. All right, any questions?
Can you keep that on the board?
Yes, I will.